welcome to chemistry class. In our previous classes, we have learned what is combustion, what is inflammable substance, what is combustible and non-combustible substances, isn't it? Can I ask some questions? Hibanisreen, can you say what are inflammable substances?
The substances which have very low ignition temperature and can easily catch fire with a flame is called inflammable substances.
Okay, very good, Hiba. Lebia, can you say what are the requirements of burning?
These are air, fuel and temperature.
Okay, very good, Lebia. Today we are going to discuss how can we control fire. So let us watch the video. You must have seen fire breaking out in homes, shops and factories. A fireman extinguished this fire by throwing water under pressure. Heat, oxygen and fuel are the three essential requirements for burning. Fire can be controlled by removing one or more of these requirements. Of a fire extinguisher is to cut off the supply of air or to bring down the temperature of the fuel or both. If a substance catch fire, we can control it by covering the material with a blanket. That means we have to cut the air contact. Otherwise, we can use a fire extinguisher. A fire extinguisher is a metal cylinder. Inside it, two chemicals are there, sodium bicarbonate and sulfuric acid. They will react each other and produce carbon dioxide. Here we can see the knob of the fire extinguisher and inside the chemicals. When they react each other, produce carbon dioxide, act as a blanket, and it also brings down the temperature of the fuel. That is why it is an excellent fire extinguisher. Another way to get carbon dioxide is to release a lot of dry powder of chemicals like sodium bicarbonate or potassium bicarbonate. Near the fire, these chemicals give off carbon dioxide. The most common fire extinguisher is water. But water works only when things like wood and paper are on fire. If electrical equipment is on fire, water may conduct electricity and harm those trying to douse the fire. The same way, water is also not suitable for fires involving oil and petrol. Do you know why? Because this water is denser than petrol. So it sinks below the oil and oil keeps burning on the top. So these conditions also we can use carbon dioxide fire extinguisher. Next topic is types of combustion. Bring a burning matchstick near a gas stove in the kitchen. We can see the gas catch fire easily. This type of combustion is called rapid combustion. If you are keeping white phosphorus outside, we can see that it catch fire easily. This is called spontaneous combustion. Another example for spontaneous combustion, forest fire and fires in coal mine. And you might have seen that fireworks. It catch fire easily and produce sound, light and heat. This type of combustion is called explosion. So we discuss rapid combustion, spontaneous combustion and explosion. My dear children, if you have any doubt, you can call me. Thank you.